Hey, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time it is you're watching this video. How you doing? Facebook, YouTube. Another update. We're gonna go over this ticker symbol Pphm. Peregrine Pharmaceuticals Inc. All right, this is a stock that I've mentioned a couple of times on Facebook, and again, I apologize, people, for not putting a chart up on the stock, but I have to wait for the stock to make a move before I tell you guys to actually be looking at the stock. Sometimes I do your homework for you, but from the stock cross over the 200-day moving average here. Let me go into the weekly chart first. All right, I already got the extensions drawn out for you guys, so I can speed up this video. But this is a stock that's coming from down here. Again, I started watching the stock. From the stock started to have unusual volume. This is a weekly chart, and the thing that you see this line right here. I just drew a trend line for you guys right here, to act as a resistance. All right, but I'm gonna remove it and I'll draw it again for you guys. So sometimes, like I said, you look for little clues in a stock where it's coming from. All right, so as you can see, the average volume on the stock is somewhere down here. All right. Excuse me. Let me change this up. Let me get a trend line to draw as my resistance point. All right. So as you can see right here, this is the average volume of the stock. All right. Let's go back here. See, the average volume of the stock is actually these lines. It's actually on this line right here. All right. So we're gonna draw the average volume of the stock. This is the actual this is the actual daily volume average of the stock. If we go back from here to year, this is 1 year. 1 year, you only had one, two, I'll give that one, three. You actually had 3 volume bars penetrated across this resistance point down here. Forget the chart up here. All right, we're just looking at technicals and volume. All right, so you got right here, you had 1 volume bar seriously penetrated. I give this one two. All right, 2 volume bar the whole year. All right. 2014, you had a high of you coming from a high of 243 from the stock, and then it died from then. Straight dive. All right, MACD can't curl back up. Money try to come in, and money flow is just nothing sure on the money flow. All right. So when you look at the stock collapsed. All right, back to inside here, the volume. All right. Now you look at last year. Last year you had penetration, even though it was red. You had 1, 2, 3. Nothing serious. Stock is still on a downtrend. 1, 2. You had a couple here. A couple of back-to-back weeks. 2 weeks right here back-to-back. All right. This is all last year. All right. You start seeing spikes. See, the only thing I got out of last year by looking at the volume bars is that from where this resistance on the volume bars is at, you had no penetration the prior year, and then last year you had 1, 2, where the stock is trying to find a bottom. All right, and this was the first clue that the stock was trying to find a bottom. All right, because volume bar spike, and then ever since then the stock started going sideways, and it kind of held this sideways action. Kind of held this sideways action for a while. All right, see what I'm saying? So when you look at it that way, you see how it came in and held. Now you're looking for the break. Now, as you can see, the moving averages is coming over, and you have the 20-day right here. So the moment price started crossing over the 20, you started looking at the stock. But before we even look at the chart up here, back to down here, all right, towards the end of the year, this is back December 5th, you started seeing this volume bar spike, spike, spike. So this is 4 consecutive weeks coming into the new year of this crossed over. Remember, there was none 2 years ago, nothing. And then coming into this new year, you had 4 consecutive weeks right here. You had a couple of spikes up here where price was trying to go over the 20-day moving average. All right, this is a telltale sign that eventually you need to keep this stock on your watch list. All right, but right here towards the end of the year, you had these spikes, and then you had a pause, try to break it at the resistance point. Then you had here on February 6th, you had this big bar right here. All right, and it was green. Then you had this one right here. Now this one right here was a telltale sign that something's happening in the stock. All right, because now this volume bar up here, there is nothing going back for almost 2 years. Nothing. There's nothing touching this level right here. Nothing. Okay, and then you have the volume bar spike again going this way. Now look, now you had from February, from the end of January actually, when you had the first spike, but you know the following week was the confirmation. You had this, you had this, you had this, you had this, you had this. This is all telling you, you know, that we're making high highs. All right, now when you look at the actual chart with these volume coming in, the stock is slowly creeping, and it's been under the radar. So I drew the extensions to actually give you an idea where the stock is gonna go after this move right here, because it hit right here. To me, this is a good high right here. All right, so I'm drawing the fibs right here. All right, so my next level up, I'm looking at the 76 cents, which is look like it's gonna be very important. And it looks like we close at the 76 cents. This is a very important level right here. So I'm looking to see if the stock is going to continue closing in this area right here before it continue going up. All right, so this is exactly what I'm looking for. And this is a weekly chart. You can see down here you got your 20-day and your 200-day moving average coming in. Your what am I saying? Your 200-day and your 50-day moving average coming in. Your 200-day sitting right here. All right, again, this is a biotech stock. So it's kind of following the biotech pattern right now. And this is what I said, biotech is looking like it's going to have a big breakout in biotech. And this is why some of my biotech positions I have not exited. I've just been managing those positions. All right. So let's go into the daily chart quick fast. On the daily chart, you can see here, I went into very in-depth with these stock charts right here. So you can see where it's playing at right here. We're looking for a break at 76. We're looking for it to actually run to the 76, hit the 86, and pull back and kind of sit somewhere in this zone right here. All right, you see the MACD is curled in and it looks like it's about to make another leg up. All right, momentum is in the stock. Money flow is kind of like, you know, falling out because of this little high right here. All right, but we're looking for this money flow to come back in here and kind of continue. All right, so in the next couple of days, going to the hourly chart, you can see how it came and touched this, actually broke to the 90, it actually went to 97 cents, almost broke the dollar, like I said. And then now, you know, because of this candle, this is a very important candle right here because of this candle, and it's a full body candle, not just a wick spike like right here. This is a full body candle, so you know you have an idea where it's gonna play around here before it actually come up and try to test this high right here. So if you take this trade of this this 200-day moving average, it's not a bad trade. You can see the MACD is curling. It's actually coming into right here off the zero line. So the MACD has just left the building. So the MACD actually can go the full length, because as you can see right here, when it touched the 90, this is where it went. So you're looking at momentum. You have good momentum. You have money in the daily, I mean in the hourly right here. So you can ride this momentum up, you know, get a good couple of cents out this stock, you know, to the 97 cents from where it's at right now. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting for it to sit right here or come sit into this 200-day moving average before pulling up, as expressed on the higher time frame, because on the higher time frame we can get a pullback back down and into this this 42 cents. All right, this 57 cents area, pardon me, this 57 cents area right here, where you got the 38.2 sitting right here before the stock continue upwards. All right, so if you're playing the stock in the next upcoming days, look for it to pull back onto this 50-day moving average. All right, play around here. If it do pull back into 65 cents, if it does continue up tomorrow, which is going to be a snowy day, blizzard, whatever, we don't know how the market's going to act, but if it pops up tomorrow and you know it was under the radar, but traders buyers come in, it actually get pushed up to this 105. All right, so this is what I'm expecting on the stock, and I'm looking at the ES also right here. And it looks like right now we're trading at 23.70. If you look at my earlier comments on Facebook, earlier in the day, I have mentioned this is a resistance point right here where it has to break before it goes to 2376. All right, so please don't ask me how did I get these numbers. I'll show you. I'm just kidding. But anyway, this is where I'm expecting this stock to go. So for any questions in reference to Peregrine Pharmaceuticals Inc., another biotech play, all right, ticker symbol PPHM. Feel free to send me the email at the number 3, the letter D, consult me at Gmail. Peace.